Hi everyone, my name is Kinjal and welcome to the second HART tutorial. This tutorial is going to focus on doing art using inspirational quotes. For this tutorial, I'm going to be using white cardstock, a black ultra fine point Sharpie, and a fine point Sharpie, as well as watercolor pencils. However, you can use any type or color of paper, as well as any type of writing utensil for this. Before we start on our artwork, I'm going to go over a few different types of fonts that you can choose to use for your art. The first of these fonts that we're going to do is just simple cursive, except to make it look more elegant, we're going to add a little bit of a shadow to it. So, all you've got to do is write out whatever word you want in cursive. Then, I personally prefer to do this on the left side of the letters, but just pick a side, left or right, and then just add a little bit of marker to make the lines look thicker on that side. And suddenly, your words look a lot more elegant than they already did. As you can see, my writing is far from perfect, which is a great reminder that you don't have to make yours perfect. While we all really strive for perfection, it's really not necessary because part of this is that it's just fun, and it's something to remind you that you can keep trying and work harder and harder. The next font that I'm showing are block letters. They're super simple as you take the lines of each letter and basically blow it up so that there's space in between it. This is super fun as you can add in whatever patterns you want on the inside or color it different colors. The final font that I'm going to show is Courtier. This is again really simple, all you need is a straight edge. This type of lettering revolves around straight lines. So using your straight edge, make a straight line, and at the bottom and top of each straight line, you'll just put a little short line. Kind of looks like it's standing on them, kind of like feet. At least that's how I think of it. But you just do that for every single bottom and top of straight lines, and suddenly it looks super, super cool. Now it's time to start the real project. One thing to remember while doing these is that they are meant to be something positive. These can be daily reminders or just generally inspirational quotes. Well, because I'm someone who always likes to stress out over how everything looks and goes, I'm choosing to do "Embrace your mistakes" as my inspirational quote. I love having color in the background of my art, so I'm going to be using watercolor pencils to create an abstract background. However, you can create any kind of colorful background you want with any sort of coloring tool. It can be a picture, it can be just random color lines, just whatever you want. And if you want to do this after you write down your inspirational quote, you can go ahead and skip this step and come back to it afterwards. Now it's time to add in our inspirational quote. So here you get to pick what type of lettering you wanted. I decided I wanted to use block letters for embrace and mistakes because then it's very bold and in my face to remind me of what I'm trying to do here. Then for the your, because there's not enough space to make super huge block letters for all of it, I decided I was just going to use regular font and then add just a little bit of shadowing to make it stand out a bit. While it's tempting to get discouraged when the letters don't look exactly how we want them to, they don't need to be perfect. This is meant to be fun, and it's totally fine to make mistakes. You can even see here that I messed up on my letter E, and so later on I decided I'm going to fix it. So by fixing it, I just colored in all of my block letters, and now I can't tell that I messed up on it. parts about doing art using inspirational quotes is that it gives you a chance to sit and reflect on your life and figure out what can you do to make your life better. Even in times such as this, where we're all stuck at home, being able to think about the positive aspects of life just makes a big difference in your day. And it just gives you a little reminder that things will get better at the end. Yay! Now we're all done, and you're left with an amazing piece of art that reminds you of something positive. Well, thanks for watching, and have an amazing rest of your day. Don't forget to subscribe!